Hello, YouTube. I have really missed you guys. It's been a while since my last post, and I really apologize for that. It's been about 8 to 10 months since I posted last, and I can just say it's been mostly just school stress and all that has really had me very busy. So I'm back for good this time around, and I'm going to be pulling out some better content, and stuff like that. So in today's vlog, I'm just going to be talking about what I've been up to, about how I'm preparing for my MBBS Part 1, and what exactly BMS is about. So just stay tuned. Okay, thank you guys for staying tuned. If you don't know by now, this is Chooks in Med School. I'm Mila Sheson Chukebuka. So basically it's just a vlog to talk about life in med school, how things really are in med school, not really just to show that it's not just all about study, but there's other things that you can do. So let me get right into it. So in the last 8 months since you last saw me, I have been really busy. We've had lectures, exams, series of tests, and obviously we've been studying to try and keep up with the whole stuff. And I'm basically done with basic medical sciences, which consists the second and part of the third year in medical school. Not some other schools though, they do it for the whole of the second year and they're done with that. But here we do it basically 18 months, so part of third year and most of the second year. So apart from exams and stuff, I also started going to the gym, trying to get buff and all, trying to get fit. And I also joined some other clubs, the Future Review Club. So just a way to take the load off just always studying. So back to what I've been doing. So I started working out to try and get fit, to look better in the mirror when I look at myself. So that's just the main reason why I got fit. And then also preparing for my MBBS Part 1. So I'll be talking more about what the MBBS Part 1 is when I start talking about what BMS is all about. BMS, by the way, is Basic Medical Sciences. The way medical school is structured here in Nigeria, the first year is for just basic sciences, not basic medical sciences, just basic sciences, where you cover the physics, chemistry, the biologies, and the likes. And the second year and part of third year, which is what I'm doing, or which is what I just finished, is basic medical sciences, where we cover the human body, everything that's normal in the human body, which is the anatomy, biochemistry, and physiology. And then we chip in some community medicine, which is more like the introduction to community medicine. So that's all we've been doing so far. And for anatomy, we are done. We covered the upper and lower limbs, we covered the thorax and abdomen, pelvis and perineum, and we just finished head and neck with neuroanatomy. So apart from that, in anatomy, we also have histology. Apart from that, in anatomy, we also have histology, which is the microscopic anatomy of tissues in the body. And also we have embryology, which is developmental biology or developmental anatomy. That's the anatomy of the body as it develops from the embryo to the fully formed fetus and to the child that is being birthed. And then also we have neuroanatomy, which is the anatomy of the nervous system, the brain, spinal cord, cranial nerves, and the likes. Also, we have genetics, which we cover under anatomy, where we talk about things like karyotyping, genetic engineering, and just an introduction to what medical genetics is all about. Then also we do physiology, which is the normal functioning of the human body. We take it in a system-based approach, whereby we cover we started with cell biology, then went on to cardiovascular system, to respiratory, to blood physiology. We covered renal and gastrointestinal system, and also we covered endocrinology, which is the endocrine system, and reproduction, just physiology of how the normal endocrinology and reproduction is supposed to take place. Then finally, we just finished the final part of physiology, which is the neurophysiology and special senses, where we learn about the physiology of the brain, nervous system, and how they work to control normal body function. And also we did special senses, which has to do with the senses as the sight, olfaction, taste as gustation, and auditory system. Then also we did biochemistry. Biochemistry is basically, how can I put it? It's like the chemistry of what is going on in the body. It's a very, very interesting course, even though it seems a little bit abstract because you can't see most of what you're doing. We started with the chemistry of all the macromolecules. We learned about enzymes, and then we moved into metabolism of the various macromolecules, and then we finished up with some special topics, which included genetics, forensics medicine. We also covered things like tissue biochemistry, which is tissue metabolism, covered muscle metabolism, which is also a tissue. So those ones were also classified under special. We also covered immunochemistry, which is the biochemistry of the immune system. We also covered blood as a tissue also. So basically that was just it about basic medical sciences. And also we did community medicine. Community medicine is basically public health. But it's more than just public health, it's a multifactorial way. It's a multifactorial specialty of medicine which involves a better and healthier community, trying to prevent the onset of diseases and early diagnosis, which is basically the whole goal of community medicine. So apart from that, at the end of basic medical sciences, we are tested on everything we've done, which is almost similar to the step one. Almost, in the sense that we do not do pathophysiology and pharmacology, we just do only basic sciences exams, where we are tested on everything we've done in biochemistry, in anatomy, in physiology. And it's a very, very broad exam. We have the multi-choice questions, and we have short essay questions and long essay questions. We also have practicals, and we do finally Viva. The Viva is basically just a couple of professors sit you down and ask you questions on the parts of basic sciences which they expect you to know, and then you really should know them. So that's basically just it. Apart from all that, like I said earlier, I've been going to the gym, trying to get fit, working out here and there, to look good, to look better. Yeah, so that's all I've been doing so far. So I'm really, really sorry I took a long break away from you guys. I promise to do better this time around. Promise to pump out some good content, and I should be posting weekends basically. So if you really enjoyed this blog and you have any questions, you can always leave your comments in the comment section below. I'll be there to interact with you guys. If you have any questions, any comments, if there's any other thing you'd like to see me do, any other thing you'd like to see me talk about med school, life in med school, you can also leave that in the comment section. And also please remember to subscribe. Just subscribe so you never miss any posts. You can just subscribe, is in the button below. You can just subscribe there. And have yourself a wonderful week coming up. And also I'd like to shout out to some people who have really, really inspired me and given me that drive I needed to start vlogging again. It has been a very, very hectic past 8 months. It hasn't been easy balancing everything, but just some guys that gave me the hope that I could still do it. And I'd like to shout out to Ife Dayo. She runs a blog which is Road to MBCHB _Ife. So you can just check it out on YouTube. I also like to shout out to Iyanulive, who is a very cool guy, drops wonderful content. And so that brings me to the end of the vlog for today. See you next week, same time, weekends. Thank you.